Hey guys, Shmroad here, and I wanted to show you what it really looks like to be a beginner woodworker. I mean a real beginner. I started chiseling all this. I got tired at about the second one, but I had to do all these. I'm not good at chiseling. Look at that blowout right there. It's terrible. Not good at all. That's fairly flush, perfect, fairly flush, and plumb. And this is the first clamp I bought, and it works great, but it's not very convenient. So I've learned that there's another tool out there for clamping that's going to be better than both of these. But I can't afford that right now, and I don't even have a workbench. I'm working on a dog grooming table. This is my first project, so I'm pretty much an expert now. And then only the magnet's going to stick up, and I'm going to put a veneer over the top of this whole thing, and I'm going to round out these edges, and I'm going to stain it, and hopefully it will not look like absolute dookie. Because right now it does. Well, I did get a jigsaw, so I do have a jigsaw. I got a drill, and it's an 18, oh no, it's a 20 volt. Look at that. A 20 volt. Look at that, 20 volts. I guess that's good, I don't know. My first project was actually this guy right here. It just holds the tools. And I took a jigsaw and I just cut out a bunch of these hooks to hold the tools on the wall. Could I have used a smaller piece of wood? Definitely. These are 2x4s. What a waste of money. Could I have done better on the pocket holes? Absolutely. Those things are ugly. And they're the wrong size. But it works. And that thing is not going anywhere. It's probably stronger than this whole shed. Look at that. That's terrible. It looks like some kind of war happened with ants with hatchets. In the comment section down there, tell me how I should have done this, how I could have done it better. I would appreciate being called stupid. A combination square, which I just bought. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. And I got some sandpaper. I think I'm going to need that. I don't know. It's the next day. I've calmed down a little bit. These little magnets, they do come off of this metal plate. But as I started to chip them all off, because the original plan was to take them all off and just put those on there, I could have drilled a small little hole deep enough for those, glued them in, and basically been done. But as I started to pull them off of there, they started to chip these little magnets and damage them. So I went with plan 2, which required a lot more wood chisel. I'm not a good woodworker yet. What are we talking about here? Let's get a little emotional over here. So I also rounded off these edges. What they say in the biz, they break the edges. The old-fashioned block of wood. I mean, the block of wood is really the OG here. It's not only what you're working on, it's what you're working with. It's beautiful. You can't do it better than God made it. Look at that beautiful knot. I was thinking about putting a strip of wood and just gluing it down across the top of all these magnet bars. Glue across the tops of these flush with this wood all the way across. And that should keep them all in place. And I've already got this piece cut out. This is going to fit right over the top of it all. And those magnets are strong enough to go through this tiny little veneer. My plan wasn't bad, but my execution didn't go great. So far, so good. Looks like it didn't even, it's just coming over the edge. It's badly split there, and it's coming up a little bit. I think I can throw some glue in there and push that up and cut my fingernails. Look at that thumbnail. It's getting kind of long. What's going on there? Take care of yourself, buddy. Come on, pal. But I don't think it's going all that bad. It's staying on there. It's glued. It doesn't look good along the way, but I think it's going to work. In the end, it'll just look like a board. Another magnet. Get out of it. Yeah. It won't be just the board, of course, because I'll be able to do that. And it will all be fine. Well, here we go. I got my coffee, and we're going to see what happened here. We're going to find out together if this was a terrible glue up or not. I did notice that there was more paint. There was more paint in some of these than the others. So, uneven weight, not smart for a glue up. Now, let's see what we got here. Let's, 'Let's flip this over. Look at that, looks like a board. So now that it's glued, I can cut it out. Kind of a strange project for a first project, but I made a board. But focus camera. There are some problems here on the edges. You can see the layering of the veneer pretty clearly. Not the best. But this is going to be mounted to the wall like this. So I'm not too terribly concerned about it. And it's actually just to hold drill bits, so let's stick the drill bits on there and see if it works. Well, look at that. It works. Wow. It's a beautiful thing. Now I just have to figure out how to mount this on the wall. I got no mount system on this yet. What do you think about French cleats with only a jigsaw? Well, there it is. I got it mounted on the pegboard here because that's what I got right now is pegboard. But I'm quickly starting to realize, as a beginning woodworker, that I don't like the pegboard that much. It's alright, it'll do the job, it'll hold the tools. And these little pins, they like to jump out any chance they get, even if you put those little anchors in there. So I want to put a French cleat on the back of this. But right now, this thing is just being held fine. It's got little hooks under there, and it's in the pegboard, and I can move it around, and it's fine. But what's beautiful about this is I can just grab a drill bit. Oh man, I need this one. I could drill it. Oh man, I just put it back. That's so much nicer than those little boxes. They got weird snaps on them. They got fold. You gotta fold them now. You know what? You know about them. What was that, drywall? I need to clean some of these off. Anyway, that's my first project. And there's definitely some ugly parts, but I'm not going to show those to you. There's one right there. It's ugly. It's ugly. Look at the top of it and the side. It's not even even. But I'm not going to show you those pieces because I only want to show you everything that's perfect, and so everything's. I'm an expert. Well, it's done. What's the next project?